If you would like to get some more custom players in the league, you can let us know on our Discord, which is linked below, or in the comments. Just let us know what name you want for your player, keep it appropriate. If you want, you can also pick where they are from, their jersey number and position.
What up, Smallballers? Welcome to Season 3. We start this season off with last season's champions, the Denver Dark Elves, facing the Ajax Assassins.
Taro Palladino would start off this game with a single.
Terry Congdon then got another single and Palladino moved to third.
Then the man Ed Annunziata comes up and gets a RBI single.
That one run would be enough to win this game for Denver.
We then get a game between the Lost Patriots and the Eagles.
With 2 outs in the top of the first, Sam Valdez hits a solo home run.
In the bottom half with 2 outs, Tyler Tapia would make it to third after a double and a wild pitch, but Cosby wouldn't be able to bring him in to score and lose the game.
Our third game of Season 3 is between the St. Louis Angry Redbirds and the Dominican Suns.
Joey McKinney would be batting in the top of the second with runners on the corners and 2 outs, when a single would give St. Louis a 1-run lead.
Michael Decker would then get another single, making it a 2-run lead.
Dominican Suns would get runners on second and third with 2 outs, when a wild pitch would get a run in, making it 2-1.
The next batter strikes out and Angry Redbirds get the win.
Our next game is the great rivalry, Phoenix Phenomenon versus Jamaica Speed.
With runners on first and second and 2 outs in the top of the first, Dorian Sessions would double and drive in 1 run.
Phoenix doesn't muster anything in the bottom half of the inning.
We then get Houston Love Doctors against the New York 9.
With 1 out in the bottom of the fourth, Geraldo Valerio hits a walk-off home run for the 9.
In the Chicago Mob's first ever game, they played the London Regulators.
With 2 outs in the top of the second, Brian Brown would hit a solo home run.
London would not be able to tie the game and the Mob win their first game.
It is time for the Alabama Taters against the Boston Blood Sweat Beards.
Boston starts off the bottom of the second with 2 singles, but then a double play leaves them with just a runner on second now with 2 outs.
Bo Bussey hits a single and drives in the game-winning run.
Denver takes on Alabama in the next game.
With 1 out in the bottom of the first, Eric Brady hits a home run to walk off for the Taters.
Stop the presses, we have the Jamaica Speed playing the Cosby Eagles.
In the top of the first, Jamaica gets the bases loaded with 1 out. Another out then happens before Carlos Catalan gets the last chance this inning.
Carlos fought with everything he had. Eventually it was enough to earn a walk and drive in the first run of the game.
Cosby got runners on first and second, but couldn't get back into this game.
Regulators versus the New York 9 feels like an old standard kind of small ball game.
Haha. In the bottom of the first, New York loads the bases with 2 outs.
Darian Watson would get walked and the game would end on that.
This will be a short video this time, because of the delay, so Angry Redbirds versus the Love Doctors finishes off.
Another bases loaded with 2 outs happens in this game, in the top of the fourth.
Instead of a walk, Robert Harris hits a single and drives in 2 runs.
After 2 quick outs, it is looking bad for Houston.
Melvin Lopez with a single to keep hope alive.
Then Dion Ware gets walked.
Paul Guzman comes up to bat, a single, and the bases are now loaded.
Maurice Townsend then gets a single, driving in 2 runs and tying the game up.
We then go to the top of the fifth.
With runners on first and second with 1 out, Corey Lewis would drive in a run.
Houston doesn't tie it up this time, St. Louis wins. No standings update, it is still early in the season. See you next time, Smallballers.